Warning. The following episode contains spoilers about ThanksKilling and frank discussions about the female anatomy. The content is in no way endorsed by Oshkosh B'gosh or the William Carter Company. It's All Been Done Radio Hour is a modern geeky scripted comedy in the style of old-timey radio. The show will start a half hour earlier at 5 p.m. It's still performed on the second Saturday of every month in Mad Lab Theater. Our January show returns us to the Echo Dimension. For advanced tickets, go to madlab.net/tickets. More details can be found at itsallbeendoneradiohour.com, where you can also subscribe to It's All Been Done Radio Hour the podcast and support us at patreon.com/IABD. Welcome to Marianne's Macabre Review.
Alrighty, folks. We're back for ThanksKilling.
Marianne betrayed us.
Yeah, she did.
So we have with us today Jessica.
Yep.
Actress extraordinaire.
Aw.
We have Lauren, anime adventurer.
Animated adventurer? I forget because one of them was already taken.
So
You'll
one
get
of those
somewhere.
things, yeah.
Googling it, no matter what.
You'll find something entertaining either way.
Yeah.
And possibly giving his point of view later in the podcast, Keith Jackson, voice actor.
Yes.
So, do we want to let's just give a synopsis of this.
Shit. So,
Jessica, go.
okay. The plot is 500-ish years ago.
505 years.
500, but he's 510.
Yeah.
Because it's
505-ish years ago. Someone disrespected a Native American.
Mm-hmm.
One of the pilgrims disrespected a Native American. Not a shock, but the Native American conjured a turkey, an evil turkey, to take revenge by killing all the white people. Also understandable. And then he comes out every 505 years randomly for some reason. So this is 505 years later.
Shenanigans happened.
Shenanigans. Although it doesn't make sense because they even told us it was 1641.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
Didn't they say it was 1641?
It was either 1641 or 1621, and it's directly after the first Thanksgiving.
So that's nowhere near... 2018 is nowhere near 500 years after that.
Well, but then they even say that, because then he's like, well, has it been 505 years? And he's like, no.
It will be in 45 minutes.
Right. I forgot about the stink.
So it's just that... That's not the timeline unless it's 21 something.
Yeah, if it was 2106 when they made this, or 2108.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure
what's just not.
This is not this movie's strong suit. I don't know if this movie had a strong suit, actually, now that I'm
trying to find turkey puns.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Turkey puns.
Turkey puns was a strong suit.
Honestly, my favorite bits were the death scenes where Billy and his friend were showing how much in love they were.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Going up to heaven
and singing to each other.
Yeah.
Billy,
Billy,
Billy's dead. Billy, my best friend Billy.
Yeah, I loved that.
I liked when the turkey pretended to be other people. I found that
hilarious.
Funny. And how fucking stupid everyone is, purposely, obviously. But
right. The dad mask.
The dad mask.
That was...
Yeah.
So
she's
the
turkey
oh,
daddy.
Put on a mask and paraded around as our
sheriff.
final girl's dad.
It was not a mask, it was his face.
It was just his face.
So he put her dad's face
on.
Off. And was pretending to be her dad, and she just went along with it, even though her dad shrunk 6 feet.
Well, and I was 100% oh, she knows.
She knows.
She's just playing along. Because she's like, oh, no, we're not talking about I just need to find something for Poison Ivy, not Turkey Doom.
But nope. She had fallen for it. And
like some of the stuff, you could tell they were doing it on purpose to be funny. But it was so unfunny. Like, Lee, my husband Lee is really into anti-comedy. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he would find this hilarious. Mm-hmm. And that I would sit there stone-faced next to him and be upset at him for finding this hilarious.
It's for free on Amazon Prime. So you can watch it tonight with Lee.
I could.
And then you could tell me his reaction, because I really want to know.
He may have already seen it, honestly.
Oh, my God.
I told him we had just finished it, and he just sent me a big thumbs up. He's like, oh, you did, huh? But, like, it was just...
terrible.
So bad. Mm-hmm. And, like, they put effort into it.
But no. There was...
It felt like they tried, but then
they gave up.
Yeah.
When I was in 9th grade for French class, we had to do 10-minute skits. Uh-huh. And they were roughly on par with the talent level and, like, effort.
They were so bad.
They were really bad in every... I mean, acting...
effects.
Lauren made a comment about there was a one-liner that everyone laughed at, even people in the movie.
Yes. Oh, here.
They congratulated themselves on
yes,
that.
Yes,
her legs are
harder to close than the JonBenet Ramsey case.
Oh, heavens.
They're like, oh, that's so funny. And then they did a throwback to it.
Yeah.
And it was like, it wasn't that funny.
It was not.
Yeah.
So I started making a list of just things.
Okay,
good. My first bit in the list was "Nice tits, bitch."
Yeah.
Which is the opening line of the movie.
Yeah.
From 1621.
The opening shot of the movie is a woman's breast, nipple out. A pilgrim lady's boobs.
Yeah.
Boobs out, running through the woods like, doesn't pull her shirt
Never
out.
one does
And I'm like, she's a
dress.
pilgrim. I'm pretty sure she'd
Puritans.
rather die than have her boobs
certainly
out.
Be more layers, because she was wearing like a party express pilgrim costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Open in the back, like tied, drawstring tied.
But so yeah, and just the turkey, just talking
was like Tramp the dog, but in turkey with a turkey mask.
Like a Triumph the dog is funnier. And I don't like Triumph the Dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like he had the vernacular of 2008. Which,
nice tits, bitch.
Nice tits. I can't. Nice tits, bitch. Nope. And then shit in the coffee.
Oh my God.
So the sheriff is set up to where his current wife is just about to leave him, and she poops in the coffee.
He's
and
like,
it shows a little
coffee
roll of
tastes
poop.
like shit. He's like, 'cause there is shit in the coffee. I wanted a fucking divorce.
And it's like, why did you even show us any of that?
There's no reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like,
that's the only scene she's in. Mm-hmm. And we could see a nice close-up shot of this guy's fake mustache.
Oh my gosh,
like
so silky.
It's like, obviously, like the peel out of one of those dime store mustache kits.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But I feel like looking back, I feel like that was a deliberate choice so that when the turkey wore his face, it was very easy to see whose face he was wearing. And it wasn't just a little
mustache.
Leather. Yeah. It wasn't just a little leather thing with holes in it. Mm-hmm. The sheriff's mustache. Yeah, that was left. The F word. They use terms that I don't like. I'll say fuck.
Yeah. Left and right.
But the other F word, not so much.
Yeah.
And I don't like the R word, and they threw those around. But again, it's 2008.
What's the R word?
Retarded.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the F word's the one slang for a homosexual.
Yes.
And
or a British cigarette.
I do not. That's a hard line for me.
Yeah, I don't.
And for the woman, a C word. That's cut that one out for me immediately.
Like, saying it to someone, I have a problem with the C word. But, like, if you're talking about the female reproductive system, then I think it's a good matchup to...
Whoa! Not on this podcast. That's locker room talk. If you'd like to hear Marianne, Lauren, and Jessica put the C in conversation, head on over to patreon.com/IABD.
So anyway,
Turkeys. And they're terrible.
And they're terrible faces and ideas.
I'm really upset that the Slurpee mouth wiping did not come into play.
Yeah, why was that? What actor's choice was that?
Yeah,
Did he
like,
do
so,
that?
because the one guy that's hurt, and he keeps being like...
Because he's a nerd, guys. Get it?
But...
Yeah, see, that's the thing, that these stereotypical tropes were so stereotypical, they weren't even
they weren't even well done stereotypes. Like the Bobby,
Yeah.
it runs out of school, Billy, rips his tank top, and he's like, yeah, it's Thanksgiving break. I'm like, no one's excited for Thanksgiving break.
No.
First off, it's cold, and you're ripping your tank top off, and the whole thing is to show you, like, look, he's fat.
Yeah.
And gross.
Put your tits back away.
Put your tits away, Billy.
Yeah.
Billy, my best friend, is dead.
So they had the woman that was the chippy, the woman that couldn't keep her legs
The
closed.
dumb slut.
The dumb lady.
Dumb slut, like
And she
the,
even
the
had
horror
to make
movie
a joke
trope.
about herself. She's almost as dumb as I am.
Yeah.
Or when she's like, I'm a prude. And it's like, you have sex with everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Or when a fake rabbit is just thrown from
Oh
the
my
woods
God.
into the fire. Oh my God, do you think that Bunny's okay? I was like, no one's that stupid.
yeah. Like,
I know
just-
she's a woman,
I think
and women aren't real people. But what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, just, we understand fire. Fire bad.
Yeah.
Fire burn.
Yeah.
Maybe the bunny should not be in the fire.
Generally.
She ends up getting fucked by the turkey.
Yeah, I don't...
And he had a gravy condom, gravy flavored condom.
Yes.
And Lauren, you want to say what turkeys have?
Well, they have cloaca.
Yeah.
The only... Well, okay. I can't say that for sure. But I'm fairly certain that the only bird styly that have dicks are ducks.
What's cloaca?
Cloaca is the
Cloaca.
is the sphincter that is both the butthole and the vagina for birds. And so they've only got one hole that everything comes out of and everything goes into.
Yeah. So with once again, dirty jobs. When Mike Rowe was harvesting semen from turkeys, you would squeeze them and the semen would come out with just a little shock of electricity, and then he would suck it up. And
No, wait. You have to apply electricity to the turkey?
Yep.
Okay.
The
Very briefly, I was like, the turkey generates electricity?
God, it looks like a nipple. I Googled it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's in your Google search history now.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I have in my search history how to eat farts.
Oh,
So.
nice. I remember that.
Yeah, that was in Jacob's game.
Yeah, but and that's one of the bits. Like, there's like this huge Korean or Japanese work force that is all solely based around telling chickens apart before they're grown, and so they like
Open up their butt.
look at the little chick cloaca, and there's like a certain way it looks. If it's a boy,
Boys have that. Girls don't have that. So.
well, but when they're tiny babies,
Yeah,
it's
very
very hard to
see.
tell, and you
Yeah.
got to like go to all this training, and they get mega pay because they just
Oh my
kill
God,
the rooster babies.
Diagram of how they bone.
And it's just, they just rub their little holes together.
That's crazy.
You learn things.
Today
Every
I
day.
learned
Yeah.
a turkey cannot fuck a human being.
Yeah.
Not that way.
Not that I ever really thought they could,
Right. But yeah, like,
but now I know for sure by Googling.
because they even said that it was like, oh, and an extra small gravy flavored condom. And it's like,
There's no penis.
Yeah.
There's no penis. I was
There's
like, is he going to use his beak? Because that's what I was
Yeah,
assuming.
that's what I thought.
yeah.
too.
Well, because the top part of his beak was basically just a dick.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
like
it
a
looked
little
just
head.
like it even
Yeah.
had the little head.
Well, he looked like a Skeksis from
Yeah,
the
he
Dark
looked
Crystal. I was
almost
just
just
expecting
like
him to go like,
Yeah. But, like, the way his neck looked and the way his beak looked, it just seemed penisy to
ball
me.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, just... Ew,
He was the best of the effects for the movie. So I was like, well, at least you spent money on him.
Yeah. A rubber turkey.
That many turkey feathers would probably
Cost
cost
money.
something. Yeah.
So,
Oh,
general impressions. I know we've been going on a rant for a
I
while.
believe negative.
Yeah.
All of our
Yeah.
general impressions for that.
Negative.
Negative. What is there anything we liked in this movie?
That's a Billy.
The song. We liked the song. I did like the music throughout it. The
I
opening
liked
title was
the-
like doodly doodly doodly.
Yeah, I liked
Really
the opening
good.
title music, and
Yeah.
they kept bringing that back.
The
However, the music
the xylophone or the bells where it's like tink 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 tink.
That is
tink,
not
tink,
menacing.
Tink 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 tink.
not menacing, not scary, and they kept bringing it back for tense moments, and you're like,
Why are you
Like I'm
doing
pretty
this
sure
to
my
us?
niece does better on her little like only 4 colors
Xylophone.
xylophone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, one of my notes just says turkey fucker. Tea time. Oh no,
Favorite scene, definitely.
Sheriff Dad sitting down with the turkey,
With
having
the fucking
tea,
turkey.
and just talking about like, oh yeah. So how do you know my dad? It's like,
Yeah, and they're like having a nice awkward moment together. It's amazing.
It's like,
Yeah.
well, Bob, this is awkward. I'm gonna go.
yeah.
Until Chris and I was here. And he's like, okay.
And like they hint at to the like this subplot where maybe the sheriff is going to a party that has a turkey costume
contest.
contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his turkey costume was the best turkey costume.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
kind of a cool turkey costume that he had.
Yeah.
I liked because I liked the way the
The
neck came out.
up to the head.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that was some of my favorite parts because it's like they were being absurd.
Yeah.
But sometimes it was like stupid, absurd, and sometimes it was like, okay, no, this is actually like surrealist, Dada-esque. What is going
Kind
on?
of clever.
Yeah. But most of the time it was just dumb and exhausting.
Yes.
Yes.
Jessica moved from a chair to the sofa. That's how bad it was.
I need to lay down.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure did.
My next 2 notes after tea time is dementia.
Mm-hmm.
Because the one daughter, like the sheriff's
Yeah.
daughter, is just like, oh yeah, my dad just like is losing his memory.
Oh,
Yeah,
your
you and your
failing
memory.
Yeah. Oh, ha. We shouldn't leave you alone with a gas stove. Like, that. But then my next note was, I need coping skills to get through this.
Yeah, I was just like, I can't do it. Ugh.
So, the reason we watched this was where I work, one of the project managers / IDCs came up to me and said, I heard you have a podcast, a horror podcast. My son made this film called ThanksKilling. You should review it on your show. And so here we are. I certainly hope he's watched this film.
Like, he's not just recommending it
Yeah,
to people.
like recommending
oh, yeah,
everybody.
My son
Yeah,
made this great
My-
movie.
Yeah.
He's very proud of it. You should watch it.
So
Yeah, I hope he's seen it.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure he was like, it's a bad film, or at least it's meant to be a bad film. You know, it's one of those.
Well, it feels kind of flavored like the old Meatballs or like Porky's Revenge kind of thing, where it's like, oh, tits first, then some gore, maybe more tits.
Yeah.
Lots of tit jokes.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's Thanksgiving, not Titsgiving.
My whole family's dead, but I'm really not that tore up about it.
I'm sorry
I just
your
watched
dog
them
died,
get
Hermit.
murdered. Yeah.
Hermit. What was the one? She made a pun with beak.
Oh yeah, she was like, I'm beaking out here.
Oh wait,
Instead
yeah,
of
I'm
I'm
freaking out.
It's like, shut up. I'm
And
shitting
they're like,
myself.
kill this cock. And they're like, he's a turkey. And she's like, no, I mean like a dick, not like the animal. And it's like,
Oh,
at
good.
least you know.
I did appreciate, because like, okay, some of the effects that they used were similar to effects that my friends who used to do Cthulhu LARPs would use. And so I liked seeing some of that, where the pantyhose intestines are a big one that they used. And so every time they were like zooming in on Billy's intestines, I was like, I can see the grain of your pantyhose. You're missing the mark.
Yeah. Please don't zoom in that close. And
Yeah,
there were some shots where it was like here, like right on, like I'm like, why are you that
They
close?
focused on Billy's belly far too long.
Yeah. Well, and they.
Well, but it looked good when they, like, pulled out and you could see him standing there and the turkey is coming out of his stomach and talking to him.
Well,
and I was like, that you guys did really well. And then they zoomed in on his
intestine when he was dying.
but also, what was up with that magical cartoon turkey? Like, what was that about? Where the turkey, like, he sees that cooked turkey on the side of the road, and he just picks it up and, like, holds it over his face, and then it, like, fades out, and then the turkey bursts out of his chest. Like,
Is he high?
was that, yeah, like, was he
drunk? He's just perpetually
Was that
drunk.
indicating that he just ate a whole turkey? Or was it a magical cartoon turkey? Like, what was that telling us?
Maybe he ate
do you-
the whole turkey.
When did this happen?
Yeah, I'm also like, what?
Billy, like, okay.
Clearly I died.
So
and
Billy's
did not
hungry, and they're like,
attention
go
to that.
just find food, Billy.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
so then Billy's
And
walking
he-
down the
yeah, he
sidewalk,
figures
and there's
out-
like the little cartoon roast turkey.
Oh.
That's like, do you not? Did,
I don't remember
did
that.
this happen? Did I make this up? Am I hallucinating turkeys now? But no, it was like a cartoon, just like the initial cartoon where
Yeah.
he was telling the story about how ThanksKilling happened.
The quote unquote nerd.
Yeah. Ugh.
Nerds.
Because that's how all nerds are.
They all like drool inexplicably.
Well, okay, but like, the reason a lot of nerds rub their nose like that is because of allergies, and he was rubbing his lips.
Well,
not
see,
his...
I was thinking it's because he had people talk like that because they have braces, and they're like, but he didn't have braces,
And he
so,
didn't have a list. He
and
just
he
kept...
didn't. Yeah, and so I was thinking was because he had braces, but he didn't have braces, so they're just like, well, just go with it.
Maybe he's just extra drooly.
That's a bad character trait to have.
Excuse me. But yeah, okay. So there's a cartoon turkey,
Okay.
and Billy holds it up, and like he like
Pretends to eat it.
He pretends to eat it, like he's got this cartoon turkey in his hands. Again, I'm doing a visual, everybody. And it's like, ah, but then it disappears, and it just fades out. It doesn't even like pretend to go in his throat. But yeah. Viewers at home, let me know if you saw that. 'Cause right now, it seems like I'm the only one that saw it.
Yeah.
Clearly we blocked that out.
Like,
I don't remember that at all.
No.
We were just like, I can't.
Can't. No.
Hey, other Keith here. So, when I watched the movie, later that same night with Marianne, we both clearly saw what Lauren was talking about, so I'm not sure what happened to Marianne and Jessica there, so back to it.
Billy.
Billy, you're my best friend. And now you're dead.
Dead best friend.
I'm dead. And my next note was Oshkosh Bagosh. Because their demonic chant that they had to shout or sing.
Or say backwards. Yeah.
Or say backwards. The whole thing just sounded like Oshkosh Bagosh.
Yeah.
Falosh. Manosh.
Yeah. They didn't really go too deep in that one.
At one point, I think they said Mephisto.
It's like, but if you're saying something backwards, wouldn't we be able to figure out what the words are?
Well, and like...
I mean...
I
don't want to give it that much thought. If I watch it again with Keith tonight, then I will. I will try.
It was just algebraic formulas.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It wasn't even calculus.
Yeah, they weren't even. It wasn't even a code that was like can be solvable by someone who sees it.
Right.
It was.
But something cute because like these guys are all from around
Columbus,
here.
Yeah, around Columbus.
And so I was looking at the actors and I'm like, that guy looks kind of familiar. I might know him. And so I did some lurking. I looked him up on Facebook. And he's got most of his shit locked down, but something I really liked about it was that he's still friend. Like, the nerd guy and Billy are still best friends. And, like, they still have pictures together, and they're still doing stuff together. And I'm
That's
like,
adorable.
oh, that's sweet. 10 years later.
Yay.
That's how old this movie is?
Came out in 2008.
No.
Or 2009, maybe. But, according to IMDb.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
So, people look familiar to me, but not in a way that I was like, I know that person. So
I feel like Billy looked familiar to me because I have known a lot of people very similar to Billy.
Yeah. Let's give this our IMDb grade for entertainment value. And then let's give it a horror grade. I mean,
I'm horrified.
yeah.
But not for
the
reasons.
regular reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jessica, let's start with you.
IMDb grade is probably like a 2. Like,
Okay.
I don't think I'd even recommend this movie.
So, this is a 4-star. This is one we watched this on Amazon Prime. It out of 5 stars, it had 4.
It's got tits in it. The same thing happens with video games. People boobs in them, you get a higher rating.
But I wouldn't even tell.
Just when even a good
Like, I
boobs.
wouldn't even tell someone to watch this just for fun.
Oh,
I'd just be like, get the highlights of the turkey saying dumb shit on YouTube.
like,
Yeah.
here's this 30-second clip of the Billy song.
Yeah, like, that's all you need. That's the movie right there. Scare, like, 1? It wasn't
I mean,
scary.
like-
I don't really think it was meant to be scary.
No,
I think it was meant to be so bad it's good, but
Yeah,
it
it was just
just
so bad.
wasn't good to me.
This
Sorry.
might be someone else's cup of tea.
It might be. I mean, I watched some pretty dumb shit.
Well,
and
yeah,
love it,
I'm pretty
but
sure I watched Killer Condom and thought it was funny.
We just watched Black Sheep and raved about it.
Loved
yeah,
it.
So,
but I think this is a really great comparison.
Yeah.
Because, like, there was a lot of barbecue sauce used in Black Sheep, and they used barbecue sauce in ThanksKilling, but
Yeah.
it was just so much better
yeah.
in the Sheep.
Yeah.
Oh, but there was a cameo by Sheep.
By sheep.
There were
Yes.
some sheep.
They were like, oh, someone's getting killed.
Uh,
All right, Matt.
Ma-
Back down to my grass.
yeah, mine.
Ah.
I was not. Not into it.
Not enjoy. Okay, Lauren.
I would say, a 1 or 2, and solely for the Billy song. I really liked the Billy song.
Yeah.
It
So-
was my saving grace. But as far as, like, being horrified, I was joking before because, like, it's not scary at all, but it is horrifying. Like,
Yeah. There's a lot of gross stuff.
there's
in
a
it.
lot of gross stuff. There's a lot of stuff that the makers probably didn't intend to present to us that is horrifying. Like, just, that's the only thing your turkey's gonna say is stuff like bitch and
Yeah, tits.
tits and, like,
Women aren't people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say, my favorite phrase, ever since I saw the cartoon for it, my favorite phrasing is like if somebody says, "Calm your tits." It's and I love that.
I do like that phrase.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so terrible. I would use this to punish someone. like find some way to maybe like cut it into a better movie. So there was like, oh, we're 2 minutes into like Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Do pull a Paul Rudd on it, and then it's
Like, here's my
something
clip.
else, and then this is in it.
Yeah. So, rating for the...
Oh, the horror. -7. Because it's just so terrible.
Okay. So, I'm giving it a 3 for the tea scene and the song. And I'm sorry, Kevin, that your son... I really wanted to like this film because your son made it. So,
Well, and you know what?
And as I said, this might be someone else's. this could be someone's A+ fucking 10 out of 10.
And
Could be.
I've not made an hour-long movie with special effects
Yep.
and music
Yep. I mean, well, hold on, yeah, 3, the music. I mean, that's another reason why it's a little bit higher for me. However, Kevin, I really wanted to like this. I think we all really wanted to go in liking this, knowing that it was made in Columbus.
Yeah.
And all these things that were like, yeah, this is, I'm going to be proud of my home. No, not going to be proud of my hometown. So, sorry. But it's a 3. Horror, I'd probably say, like Lauren, it has horror in it. There are some gross things. There are turkeys fucking humans with gravy flavored condoms. I can't even continue.
It's just...
You're like, I'm talking myself down from this.
It's like I might know.
So, yeah, there's gore in it. I mean, if Amanda was to watch it, she wouldn't be able to watch it.
Honestly, I think she would. I think she'd watch it and think it was dumb. She'd be like, what the fuck is this?
But with the gore, yeah, it's silly gore, so... Alright, so yeah.
Like, she gets scared, but there's stuff that she can watch, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We watched
she
The
watched
Mummy.
A Quiet Place.
And this place did not do any jump scares.
No.
I mean, the turkey was talking shit
She
to you,
doesn't
like,
like-
well before it did anything else.
She doesn't like slashers. What?
Sorry, I just remembered ass, gas, or grass.
Shit.
So many things about that scene. Like, do other people not see a turkey?
And he's gonna fuck the turkey like it's a prostitute, right?
Yeah.
That was the point of that?
Yeah, that's, if you're getting picked up doing hitchhiking, I was like, thumb wrestling. No, that's not right. It's the wrong thumb thing. Like,
Yeah,
ass, gas, or grass. You either smoke them up, pay for gas, or you fuck them. I've never done it, but I know it. Just like I know what lot lizards are.
I don't know what lot lizards are, so you're going to have to tell us.
Yeah. It's ladies of ill repute that hang out at truck stops.
Oh,
okay.
those ladies of ill repute.
Mm-hmm. Probably gentlemen of ill repute as well.
I hope so. You need stuff
Equal
for the
opportunity.
ladies.
So, my score that I keep failing to give.
Our bad.
I can't. There's horror in it. It's not great horror.
Just say it's
You
terrible.
can give something a bad score, Marianne. It's okay.
I mean, 3. I'm trying to be realistic because it is gory, but it's also there's all the other things that make it bad horror. Like,
And they were really going more for comedy.
yeah.
I hope. God,
Yes.
I hope.
So, okay. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about for the next thing? For promote.
We gotta get out of this. Cut ties. Get away.
What would someone like to promote?
Well, if you want to watch a show about a different holiday, specifically Christmas, go to madlab.net and check out the information for Sketchy Xmas, which is a sketch comedy show based on 3 things. Sex, Christmas, well, the holidays, and sci-fi.
Woot woot.
Woohoo.
And you're in it.
I'm in it!
Oh my gosh.
Wow!
Lauren?
I think this time I'm going to go ahead and recommend a website that I just found a couple days ago that I have nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it's called stimtastic.co,
Mm-hmm.
and it is stimming jewelry and accessories for autistic people by autistic people.
Cool.
I know what that is now because I watched a video about it the other day.
She has 2 of the items on her today.
I do, because I am someone who, I'm a chewer and a picker, and if I'm not careful, then I pretty much bloody my fingers. So I have this new chew toy, basically, that looks like a
Cool dragon.
grown-up lady pendant, and then I've got a little wheelie bob for when I just need something to fiddle with, and it's just some concentric circles that spin around.
That's nice.
And they were all very inexpensive, and I'm already noticing a benefit, because normally I bleed like at least once a day because I jack up my hands somehow, and this has been,
That's great.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, stimtastic.co. They're based out of Massachusetts. A lot of their jewelry is actually designed by autistic artists.
Nice.
And, according to their website, the majority, if not all of their proceeds go towards autism awareness and
awesome.
keeping the
That's
business
good.
running. Yeah, so that's who I'm pitching today.
Keith, is there anything you would like to say? Once again, I will speak for Keith. Keith is working on, or soon to be working on, a short story by Antoine Bondelet. And it's going to be, I believe it's a collection of short stories written by other authors, but one of them is Antoine Bondelet. That name should sound familiar for the folks that listen to our podcast, because Keith finished a book called The Quiche by Antoine Bondelet, and he just got an amazing review on, I can't remember the audio files, I can't remember it. I will post it in the link. You guys can all see the awesome review Keith got. It was wonderful.
Yay.
So, Keith, you can probably edit in your voice throughout this thing.
Yep.
Okay? All right. Thanks, Keith.
Fix it in post.
Yes.
This is Other Keith. Adding in my thoughts after the fact. It's been weeks since I watched this, unfortunately. But I remember some of the things I was saying to Marianne after we watched it together. Her for the second time that day. And there's not a lot I can say that hasn't already been said earlier in this episode. Especially, Lauren hit some of the notes I would have wanted to mention, which is that if you're into anti-comedy, some of the things, if you're in the right frame of mind when you're watching this, some of it might land pretty well, actually, but overall, it's just I think the execution, I don't know if it's just the writing or some of the acting, but it's just, it lacked the subtlety, the necessary subtlety, or in some senses, they actually needed to go way over the top. I think that some of the aspects where some of the characters were supposed to seem stupid or incompetent or whatever would have landed better with a more skilled cast. For example, when I think of an example of someone who actually got the over-the-top, naive nerd thing correct was a movie called Mystery Team with Donald Glover, from Community. And I think the reason why Mystery Team worked was because the three main characters, they were all high school seniors who were acted a lot like, or were supposed to be sort of like the nerd character in ThanksKilling, is that they were surrounded by contrasting characters to play off of, people who were a little bit more normal every day, that were able to react to the way that these kids were acting. So you can get a baseline level to be able to tell when a character is acting intentionally bad or stupid or unbelievable, as opposed to it being the result of poor choices in writing or acting or whatever. And of course, that's apart from just obviously having a much more seasoned acting cast. Like a major movie release, but that is one of the aspects of what they were doing that made it work, as opposed to what ended up happening in ThanksKilling. And I think, like everyone else has said already, the scene with the turkey in disguise, just talking to the sheriff or the girl's father, that was evidence of that somebody involved had an idea of what they were trying to do, but it was just not working in most of the other places, probably just because of the skill of execution. So, and that's probably enough. Insert harp sound.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Sorry for suffering through that.
No, it's
Do you guys
all
want to see ThanksKilling 3 now?
No.
It's All Been Done presents.
Who's got the time?